Hello, welcome back to another video. In this video we're looking at Adlaunch. This will be an overview video, it's not a review video. If you want to see or read, I should say, if you want to read my full review, I'll leave a link in the description. Also, I'm doing a giveaway at the moment for Adlaunch, so again I'll put a link in the description. I don't know if it will be live when you're watching this video, but anyway, you can have a look for yourself. So what is Adlaunch? Well, Adlaunch is a online-only, web-based video editing tool. It is focused at marketing videos and relatively short ones. It depends on the subscription that you go for, but at the moment the longest video you can make, I believe, is 3 minutes. So if you're thinking of making a lot of videos more than that, this isn't really the tool for you. It's more a video for short marketing videos or adverts, excuse me, things like that. Also, I would highly recommend you only use this tool on Google Chrome. I've tried to use it on some other browsers and there'll be some weird things that happen with the UI. So I would highly recommend you only use it with Google Chrome. Okay, so without further ado, let's actually show you an overview of this platform. So you can either click on this green new project thing here to start a new project, funnily enough, hence the name. You can also just go straight over here to templates, and then you will see all the templates available. Then you can start sorting them. So here are all of the landscape videos that you might use in YouTube, for example, the square ones that you might use in Instagram, for example, and the vertical ones that you might use in something like Pinterest. So when you hover over each of these, it will give you a preview. So that is quite handy. It's quite a fast way for you to have a look at the templates. So we're going to choose one now, and I'm going to show you what happens when you want to edit one of these. And of course, if you want to just start from scratch with a blank canvas, that is also okay. So I clicked on it. Now straight away, any of you that have ever used any kind of video editing tool in the past will probably recognize the timeline bar at the bottom. It's quite a common thing that a lot of people use when it comes to video editing. This Adlaunch is a very user-friendly, simple style of video editing tool. So you don't have to really worry about trying to learn lots of features in detail or learning how to play around with a lot of the settings. Like in this kind of tool, they make everything very easy and you can basically make a video very quickly. So yeah, so basically this is the timeline. You can click on things in the timeline and it will show you on the screen what that is. So I just clicked on that and it showed me that it is the text. This text, you can actually double click on that and you can easily start to edit that if you would like. Hi there, YouTube. And as you might imagine, it's quite easy for you to drag things to make things smaller or larger. Here we go. Obviously, I'm not trying to make a proper video here. I'm just showing you how you use this. It's pretty easy stuff. Okay, and you can also drag these things around the timeline, right? So it's quite easy for you to drag things from place to place. That's usually what happens with these kind of tools in video editors like this. So you see, I'm just dragging that to move it in front of that other thing. I'm not sure if you saw what happened there, but you can just hold on these and drag them and then move them, and when you see there's a line or an arrow, that shows you where you are moving it to. So yeah, it's quite easy for you to move things around, to readjust your videos any way that you would like. Okay, so you can see as well on the bottom, this is our video timeline. So you can click on each of the videos in this overview template, and if you want to make them shorter or longer, that is very easy here. And again, you can easily drag all of this around. So you can see as well that when I click on things, it will show you up here on the left hand side all of the options that you have for that. So that is a video that I just clicked on, and then it gives you options to fade in, fade out, and to change the duration of the video. With the text, you'll see there's a lot of options here that you can use. You can also add animations and things like that. It's the usual things you would expect to see in this kind of editor, really. Okay, so if you want to add new things, then it's all up here on the top left. So I can go to videos or images or text or even music. So for example, I click first on the videos. So one of the really good things about this tool is it's not that expensive, but they offer quite a lot of stock videos that if you had to pay for these yourself, they would actually be quite expensive. So it's, you know, it's very helpful that they are included. So I can easily add this onto the timeline by holding it down, dragging it onto the timeline here, and then it's added onto the end of the video, and then you can start to play around with it more. So it's very easy to do that. As well as using stock videos, you can also upload your own videos here. And then if you find some videos you like, there's an option for you to favorite them, and then they'll show up here. See, in the favorites. So that's pretty handy. You've also got the same thing with images. Now, the stock images available here are from a free image platform, so that is kind of nice. You can also upload again your own images here if you'd like to, and again it has the same option for you to add things into favorites if you would like. And finally here, well actually it's not finally, but we've got the text. You see we have some options here for different kinds of text, and it's very easy for you to add it. You just click and there you go, it's added on. And as with all the other things, it's very easy for you to drag that around your timeline and adjust where it pops up in your video. So that's rather nice, isn't it? There you go. So finally, and it really is finally now, there is some music, and I would say this is another very strong point of this video editor, that for the price that you pay, they've got a really nice amount of audio music options. You see, there's loads of them, and they seem to have found some very individual audio clips. Like, I haven't really heard the same ones in other places. Sometimes you will find with some of these video editing tools that they seem to offer a lot of music, but maybe they all get them from a similar provider, so you end up with music that all sounds very similar. But I find here that they seem to have very unique options here. For example, and let's try it one more. Oh, let's show you one more. Come on. Why not? Ooh, very epic. So yeah, there's some really amazing music, and that is, yeah, that and the stock videos are the two major features of Adlaunch at the moment. That, you know, that would be one of the reasons that I would recommend them. Okay, so I've shown you the main features here, and I will say finally that there is a chatbot in the bottom right. So if you have any issues, that's the fastest way for you to find out. Of course, you have a play button here for you to preview whatever you have made. Mine is going to be a bit of a disaster because I wasn't really trying to make anything, but let's have a look. Funny, but there you go. Anyway, so one final thing is that they do have this thing called generate. The idea here is that you can add your own keywords and it will actually make some promotional video, marketing video automatically. It says here that it is in beta and it is very early. I tried it a few times, the results weren't great, but you have to be aware that I'm sure that they will work on this, and I'm sure it will get, you know, I'm sure that they will improve it a lot. Actually, in general, this whole platform is quite a new one, so, you know, it will take a little bit of time for them to get everything absolutely fully sorted. Anyway, so for example, I was going to show you an example for a pet store. Pet store. There we go. And then it will usually show you some examples here. So after you've entered in one of the keywords, it will show related ones. So maybe I can go for fish tank, goldfish, and see what it can actually come up with. Format, we're going to go for vertical, we're going to go for short, and we're going to go for lively. So it also allows you to add a call to action. So I'm going to write come buy a fish. Yeah, and we're going to add a logo. I already have this one ready, and then the idea is you press generate, and the idea is that it will process and it will generate a video for you. So here we go. That didn't really take very long. Now, like I said, this is a very early feature that they're just working on now, so you can see that the logo is not in the best place. So anyway, let's see what they come up with. Yeah, I kind of like the idea, but they have a lot of work to do on this feature. It's not exactly that helpful at the moment. Okay, so hopefully this helped you. I did an overview of Adlaunch, and if you have any other questions that I didn't answer, you can ask them in the comment section below. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.